We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young Wei Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Tampa. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
What's that?
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He finds a seam, a good run. Past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
He's run down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
What's that?
Right back to Irving. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be brought down. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180! What's that?
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big run by Robinson. 53 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
And the Falcon first down.
Pitts is the man in motion. And the lefty panics on first down. This one from the 4. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
180! Point it right, point it right.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run. One.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses it. We want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Right back!
Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Open receiver is Emeka Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds. A gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
Throwing is Baker, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are back within one. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. This one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 15-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Run, run, run. 20. Stop.
Now Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 15 yards picked up there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big...
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Broncos good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Kings, Kings, Kings! Hey, alert 33. Stop!
Here's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. That's his third catch in this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. That is fielded at the 20. And it's good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. On first down, it's Penix. Here's down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10. To throw is Penix. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Let's go now.
Another run here for Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He'll get it inside the 20. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That pickup good for 29 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the right. That's Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
'Alert! Alert!
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From 31, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 15. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Penix. going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Koo is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Pistol. 180. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Swing this out wide to Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, Penix. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. That's complete. He's got it to London. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
To throw again, it's Penix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Johnson now to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Run. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to tackle us.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
1st and 10. From the gun, here is Pettis. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's London. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play. First down, Falcons.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Pettis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Point it right. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Mike Evans.
Yes.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10. Up at the 40. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Stop.
Throwing is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Real.
To throw is Mayfield. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Second down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. We're going to go play action with Penix. Devin Bush in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline, Mike. The entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. On the outside, catch made by London. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.